Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to Touchdown Tuesdays, where every week we will be bringing you a new landing right here in Flight Simulator 2024. Today we are across the pond and we are flying the United Airlines Boeing 737-800, arriving into Washington Ronald Reagan Airport, lining up for runway 1. We're about 10 miles out now, descending through 3,000 feet nicely. Stabilised earlier on this approach, fully VFR. Winds today are around 30 knots from the left, from 299 degrees, so we'll be keeping an eye out as we come down onto finals. This is one of those approaches that really rewards smooth flying. We've got the Potomac below, the city ahead, and the slightly offset feel as runway 1 is coming into view. We're going to be making just some small corrections here, nothing rushed, keeping steady and the aircraft nicely trimmed. As you can see, we are rocking from left to right due to the crosswinds coming in here in Washington. We can really feel the wind kicking in with some gentle nudges as we stay centered. 30 knots is enough to keep you working, but it is very manageable. The 737 feels solid here, stable, predictable, and really planted on approach. As you can see, we've got some full ATC coming in with traffic as well. Now, Ronald Reagan is always an interesting arrival. We've got the river beneath us, the city close in, and not a lot of room for error. Just some small fingertip inputs on the controls, letting the aircraft settle rather than chasing every movement. The gear is down. We are not at full flaps today. The approach checklist is complete. And from this point onwards, the goal is simple. Try and keep the picture stable as much as we can. Manage the energy and don't rush the landing. We've been given our landing clearance now.
Clear to land runway 1, United 45.
Using the United call sign here, we are clear to land and the runway 1 is dead ahead. As we are over the river now, the runway perspective really tightens up. Just easing in a touch of rudder to stay aligned, nothing aggressive. But this is where some smooth inputs matter more than big corrections. As we go over the I-495, we have the Alexandria Historical District off to our left. Going over the District of Columbia with the Potomac Yard as well onto our left, with Bellevue to our right, and Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport dead ahead now for runway 1. Some small corrections, going over 500 now. As we got some traffic holding short. Okay, and the power coming back. Flaring. Okay, and touchdown. nice and smooth, just off to the left, not centered very well, but we are where we are on runway 1. The spoilers are up and the reversers were in, decelerating nicely, staying centerline down the runway, and we'll turn off here and welcome to Washington. And we'll hold short as we let this Embraer E175 taxi past. Okay, spoilers and speed brakes are coming in, flaps are up. Everything calm in the flight deck, exactly how you want it after the landing. And we will taxi off to our left towards our parking stand today. Down in Terminal 2. And I have to say the airport absolutely feels alive today with all the traffic that we are seeing. And we got a 737 coming up the runway now. And this is one of those places that really reminds you how integrated aviation is with the city around it. Like we say, not a lot of room for error on this one. Okay, slowly taxiing into the terminal now. And we have some great AI traffic. As we can see, we've got some aircraft parked up to our right hand side and to our left. And for our American friends and for anyone that does travel out of Washington, we'll be using gate B17 on today's arrival. Not the official gate for United. United does use gate B10 to B22 here, which is where the United Club is. But as you can see, we do have some traffic there, so B17 is for us today. And we're going to slowly taxi the aircraft in now. We'll set parking brakes and get the air bridge connected. And I think this is where we are going to wrap up today's Touchdowns Tuesdays. A smooth United 737-800 arrival into Washington, Reagan.